Love building bases, crafting gear, and surviving in wild worlds? Then you're in for a treat. These are the most exciting, chaotic, and straight up addictive base building games you need to play. Let's dive in. Alright, imagine Valheim, but you're a pirate captain. It's Crosswind. This game throws you into a gritty, semi-historical world full of islands to claim, resources to gather, and supernatural enemies to fight. You're not just building a base, you're running a pirate operation. Dockyards, crafting stations, your own crew, the whole deal. You start out shipwrecked with nothing but revenge on your mind, but before you know it, you're commanding a crew, taking down sea monsters, and crafting a full-on pirate fortress. The base building feels satisfying, especially with NPC automation and production chains. And when you're not building, you're out on the water, blasting cannons, or boarding enemy ships. It's got vibes of Sea of Thieves mixed with Conan Exiles, and it's still in early access or playtest, so it's only getting better. If you're into survival games with a bit of strategy, some myth, and a whole lot of ship swagger, keep your eye on Crosswind. Yo, check this. Clay is dropping Away Team, a gritty solo spin-off from Oxygen Not Included. Play one poor duplicant who got rocketed into hostile alien caves. Every tile simulates heat, gas, liquids, even fire, and it all interacts in real time. You're engineering your base, digging tunnels, building farms, pipes, and wires. Heck, even diagonal ducts are in play. But screw up and you'll scorch your water or suffocate your oxygen. It's like taking Oni simulation brain and squeezing it into a tight side-scrolling survival jam. It's solo for now, so it's all on you. No backup colony, no buddy system. If you love engineering puzzles with real consequences, this will hit hard. It's early, no release date yet, but it's already a wishlist fever dream. Picture this. You and up to 4 buddies wake up on a deserted island. You've got crafting benches, base modules, turrets, the works, your own little sanctuary. But once you're geared, it's time for the good stuff. Extraction runs into PvPvE zones. These are high risk, high reward, AI enemies, wild weather, and other players all gunning for the same loot. If you survive and extract, you get seriously good gear for your home base. It's forest meets hunt, showdown with a base building twist, plus dynamic storms and day-night cycles that can wreck your garden if you're not ready. The demo just dropped for Steam Next Fest and the playtest was lit. Early access is vibing with test waves, including me. If you're into survival games with real stakes and a team grind, Lost Rift's gonna be one to watch. Alright, space fans, get hyped. Starbirds Lands in 2025, built by the same Tucana minds behind Dorf Romantic, together with Kurzgesagt visuals. You roll up to asteroid after asteroid, 360-degree building station, pipelines, rovers everywhere, automating production in cute bird-shaped factories. The demo dropped during Steam Next Fest and went viral. Over 100k players, 96% positive, hit the top 10 demo list. You play through 2 campaign levels, then boot up a procedurally generated expedition zone for extra replay value. Trust me, watching your asteroid bird empire spin and hum is oddly satisfying. It's Factorio in orbit, but way more chill and cute. There's even cutscenes with Kurzgesagt style storytelling and a mystery that creeps in as you progress. If you love base builders with automation, story, and low pressure vibes, Airplane meets lovable space chickens, this is your jam. Picture this, a floating island hotel drifting through space, stuck in a time loop of shabby rooms and unclean bathrooms. Enter Hotel Galactic. Where you and Grandpa Gustav's ghost overhaul the place, hire a whole alien crew, garden weird plants, cook cosmic meals, and decorate to impress travelers from across the universe. It's basically a Studio Ghibli-inspired cozy sim. Lots of feels, lots of customization. There's story depth too, family drama, a shady Peace Corps corporation, and tons of redemption vibes. The demo just dropped in March, and players are loving it. 96% positive reviews, bro. Some folks grumbled about furniture placement mechanics, but real talk, it's still adorable as hell. If you're into managing a quirky hotel with farming, cooking, heartfelt story arcs, and zero stress, this one's absolutely worth your time. Mark your calendar for July, or hit that wish list now. Alright, strap in. Light No Fire is Hello Games' next big thing. Under all the vine. Imagine one massive fantasy Earth that you can climb, dive, build, or snipe through with friends. No loading screens, just you, your crew, and dragons soaring over procedurally generated continents. You'll forage, hunt, farm, build entire hubs, and then mount a dragon or giant bird for a hard boots in the dirt ride through monster-ridden forests. Add RPG-style quests, customizable avatars, rabbits, wolves, humans, and a thick layer of ancient lore. It's No Man's Sky meets Valheim with an Ark-style mount system, and with that engine magic, it looks gorgeous. Everything you build is persistent in the shared world. Your villages, forts, farms, they stay. Rumor is we're looking at late 2025 on PC, and maybe consoles later. If you're craving survival crafting with mounts, crafting, exploration, and real-scale ambition, Light No Fire might just be the next giant sandbox filled with fire, friends, and fantasy. Ready to get shrunk again?
You gotta keep them separated.
Grounded 2 drops this July 29th into Game Preview Your Early Access on PC, Xbox Series XS, and Game Pass, and it's gone unreal. Literally Unreal Engine 5, baby. The world's now a massive suburban park called Brook Hollow, about 3 times bigger than the OG backyard. But here's where it gets wild. You can now tame insect mounts, like rideable ants and spiders. Plus, there's an arachnophobe mode, so even the skittish can roll spider-free. Mech-style Omni-Tool bundles your tools into one, so no more switching between hammer and shovel mid-fight. Combat gets finesse with dodge rolls and RPG-ish mutations. Wanna be a mage, rogue, or tank? You got it. New bugs, new biomes, better AI, and secrets to uncover. It's grounded, but cranked into survival epic mode. Plus, your feedback helps shape the future with a public roadmap. Fancy yourself surviving ant-sized in a giant world? This is the game. Yo, imagine Snowpiercer meets Rust.
Our world is in ruins. Earth's last survivors live on board colossal trains plowing through what once was. There are many trains like this, but this one is yours. For now. This is Enginefall.
You're a tailie stuck in servitude aboard a massive mega train, forced to fight, build, or scheme your way to the engine. Initiate a revolution at an airlock and choose your side. Rise as a revolutionary or defend as a protector. Claim victory and you rule the ride. You'll scavenge isotopes, raid the engine, then bolt away in your homemade dagger shuttle to other trains for loot runs. Secure carriages, set up resource hubs, and build a community. Just don't spark a passenger riot yourself. Best part, you can cryo sleep between sessions and pick up exactly where you left off. Enginefall's in playtest now, powered by Unreal Engine, with full release slated for Q1 2026. If you're here for server-wide chaos, class warfare on rails, and satisfying train car fort building, this is the social PvP sandbox to watch. Sign up, build your legacy, and don't let the conductor catch you sleeping. Alright, buckle up. Railborn is taking survival base building to the rails. You and up to 3 buddies start with nothing but a handcar on a planet covered in railroad tracks. Scavenge raw materials, slap down modular cars, farms, engines, even aquariums, and link them with power and water systems to keep your train humming. Step off your moving fortress at your own peril. The world's harsh, but it holds rare biome plants and loot to power your mobile ecosystem. You'll install greenhouses, cavern cars dripping with mushrooms, and aquarium sections, all rolling down branching rail lines towards space. It's like forest-style survival meets raft-level creativity, but on a train. Already built by the folks who made Parkasaurus, Railborn's heading into early access in 2026, and it needs your feedback to grow. You manage systems, survive, build, and uncover a mystery that spans from Death World to Rescue. This is the futuristic Chia Pet Eka on wheels your co-op crew didn't know they needed. Yo, picture this. You're a duck with a rifle tiptoeing into a hostile base full of weaponized geese and chickens. That's Escape from Duckov. A top-down extraction shooter with wild bird combat deadlier than it looks. You hit the map, loot gear, sneak or shoot your way through, then haul your loot back to your underground lair. Build up that hideout with med stations, weapon racks, upgrade benches, all to survive the next run. Die out there, you lose your gear, but you keep your base and upgrades, so every run really counts. Weapon crafting goes from tiny pea shooters to serious heat, and each fight is a hilarious mix of quacks and bullets. Demos have rocked 91 to 92% positive reviews, charting top 4 on Steam, and the full game's expected late 2025 on Steam, Epic, and Mac. If you want extraction fun without all the hardcore stress, but with max quacks and chaotic shooter vibes, this one's for you. Alright, get ready for Era 1. True modular sandbox space RTS, dropping this July in early access on Steam. You start with a weird hull in orbit and user tools to snap together ships, stations, even entire cities in the sky. Mine asteroids, defend your base, build turrets, research upgrades. It's homeworld meets Stationeers with a serious sci-fi story backing it. The demo's been live. Wave defense, mission modes, survival. All nails topped with creativity. Devs are tracking feedback on UI clutter and zoom controls, but the engine is solid and versatile. You can play solo, team up with buddies, or duke it out in PvP. If you're down for a deep space building sim where you craft warships, orbital bases, and manage everything from mineral harvesting to turret defenses, Era 1 is shaping up to be the next big sandbox in space. Jump into the demo, give feedback, and get ready to build your space empire. Okay, here's a riot. Water Park Simulator lets you literally run a water park from first person. You'll design slides, set up pools, color code zones, hire staff, pump food out, all while launching guests into the air with ragdoll physics whenever you feel frisky. Worried about chaos? Too late. You're scooping poop, extinguishing near-death cannonball entries, and tweaking bathrooms on the fly to keep that rating above 0. The demo dropped in June and got a 97% thumbs up. People love the madness. It's Parkitect meets Tycoon, but chaotic, messy, and hilarious. If you're down for a sandbox sim that's equal parts management and slapstick comedy, this is the summer builder you don't want to miss. Hit up the demo, get your feet wet. And that's a wrap on the craziest base building games coming your way. Whether you're into space trains, survival sandboxes, or just launching ducks off a cliff, there's something here for every kind of builder. If you loved this list, you're gonna really want to check out these 2 videos right here. Boom, on screen now. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next one. Happy building!